Loading.
Ooh,
And hello, I think
podcast is
we're
live.
live now.
We're live.
Hey, perhaps
Face
in
to
a
face. Maybe.
in a matter of speaking.
Yeah, it'll get
There's
there.
there's a little bit of delay. If you can hear
Oh.
us, drop a little high. Huh? Oh, can you see?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, we got people. That's
There we
incredible.
go.
Hi
Awesome.
everyone, welcome to the first ever Dog Collar Comedy live stream. Hi, how you doing? I'm Barry Vinner right here, and I have with me RJ.
I'm RJ.
Yes, there you go. Thank you all for stopping by. Well, this means a lot to us. RJ, can you tell us a little bit about what we've been up to this semester?
Yeah. So as all of you are probably aware, we can't meet in person because of a lovely virus we call Corona. So that's made improv a little difficult. So we've tried to adapt to our online situation here. So we've been practicing over Zoom for the entirety of the semester, and we decided to give it the good college try and try our best to have a show online. So you're going to see the fruits of our labor tonight in our lovely show we like to call Dogs with a Blog.
Yeah, it looks like the chat's really popping off here, RJ. We have some questions from the chat. What does RJ stand for?
Well, you see, it stands for Robert Joseph, which is my first and middle name. So there's some information for you.
That's pretty good. We got this one for me specifically.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Perry Buff.
Yes.
Very good.
I'd have my weights on here. But yeah. So yeah, we've been working really hard to make this show work. We've had to develop new technologies, really expand our brains a lot. It's been a pretty fun experience, The stream is not sponsored by NordVPN. I'm sorry, John Rivers, it's not. It's powered by StreamYard, though.
Right there. Yeah, right there.
Right, yes, right up there.
One thing to let you guys know before we start, throughout the majority of the night, we're going to be asking you guys for some suggestions for some of our games. And if you guys could participate in that and send some suggestions in the comments, we would greatly appreciate that, and it would make everything go a little smoother.
It would make it a lot more entertaining for you guys and helpful for us too. So when we ask, please drop a comment, and we'll take those suggestions. So I think that's about it for the pre-show starting thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you have a little special video to show us before we start, don't you?
I do have a little special video. So let's thank you all for coming in here, and let's get the party started. See you in a little bit, guys.
I can't really.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna turn off the fridge.
That's good. That's good.
I can't really do this in the bed. Can I get in my DX Racer?
Oh, there you are, Cat. I completely disagree with Dr. Doctor.
So do you have it?
No. The question. Oh, you would be so lucky.
Sexy Ultra Boy.
Oh, I love my job. I'm not quite impressed. Love. Miracles. Wildflower.
He was born with glass bones and thick skin. Every night we have Skittle stock and Barbasol. Hey. So I was in Daytona Beach on spring break from my school, Surfboard University. Aha.
Dance. You're the best. Bad advice. Come and join me down here in the party zone.
Did you say God of Hell?
We have returning champion on the left, Bitch McStupid. No!
Oh no. You magnificent magical bastard. The hallway. I'm in the middle of an alleyway. Salutations and good evening. It's me, Dr. Skull here. Not giving away to Philip first. Let's go to Dr. Lee.
My name is Russell, and I'm 5 years
What
old.
the
I
fuck?
live in New York City.
Filthy humans. Lick my shiny metal ass. Stupid me. I can't pause. This is ranked. Exactly. That's what I said when I bought the beans myself.
There are. My papa always said, dancing is an art that's a story. And sometimes when you're telling a story, you need to be suspenseful.
I don't know about this anymore.
Hey, you're dead. Nope, I missed.
Yeah, I like to go by Big Old Guy. That's what they call me, Big Old Guy. That's my name.
Biggest legends come from the ground up. The worst scenarios, the underdog story, that's where I came from. And look at me now. I am gay!
Well, except we have a goodness. Okay.
Simply wonderful. Great opening, composed by the Perry Vinner himself. So without further ado, let's just get started right into the improv. So our first game for tonight is going to be a game we like to call Good, Bad, Worst. Our improvisers for the scene are going to be Harrison, Kaylee, and Jake. While we wait for them to get brought in, oh, there we go. So the way this game works is our lovely Perry Vinner is going to be hosting a panel of doctors for us. Harrison, Kaylee, and Jake will be playing our doctors. And what we're going to need from you, the audience, is some problems you've been having lately. So go and just throw some questions in there. We'll pop them up on the screen later for the doctors to answer. Things like, why can't I find love? Or my sock has a big hole in it and my toe is bleeding. What should I do? Questions along those lines. You get the deal. But there's a little catch to this. Some of our doctors aren't trained as well as others. So, yeah, that will be our first game. Actors ready? Take it away.
Hello. Welcome to Uncle Rick's Truck Stop Doctor Emporium Question and Answer. I am Uncle Carl right here. And I have with me 3 doctors here. Dr. 1, Dr. 2, and Dr. 3. And we're going to, as the show pray tells, I'm going to ask them some questions. But first I want to know who they are, what they think, and how they are. Let's start off first with Dr. Mr. Esquire. Who are you?
Hello, thank you for having me. I went to Harvard. I got a degree in medicine and law. I am bar certified and practice medicine. Thanks for having me.
Interesting. Thank you, Dr. Mr. Esquire. All right. And let's go to Dr. Big Baby.
Yes. Hello, I am Dr. Big Baby, and I am the world's biggest baby. I'm very smart, but I'm only 3 years old, so cool it. Okay, please be patient with me.
The biggest baby in the world. Wow. Interesting. All right. And let's get to Eggs.
Hi. I'm Eggs, and I like to eat raw eggs, and that's why they call me Eggs. And that's about all.
All right. Well,
I'm allergic.
very, very incredible. Got a lot of doctors here with a lot of experience. Let's get to the questions. All right. I suppose this one's a good one to start us off. Magenta Thomas says, how many fingers am I supposed to have? Now, when you work in a truck shop like I do, sometimes you get your hand stuck in the radiator. So let's go to Dr. Mr. Esquire. How many fingers are you supposed to have?
Well, I would personally say that, everybody's different. Everybody could be born with a different amount of fingers. A lot of people are born with 5, some are born with 4. So there really is no normal answer for this one. I'm sure your fingers are great, however many you have.
Excellent answer from a sophisticated person that went to a college and had a degree of some sort of nature. Thank you, Mr. Esquire. Dr. Big Baby.
That was me. I am only 3 years old. I can count up to 1. I know 2. And I know 3. What is after that? I do not know. 1, 2. 1, 2 fingers on your hand. Yes. I am Dr. Big Baby and I am 3 years old.
Thank you, Dr. the Baby. That was a nice little, that was something. Thank you so much.
3 years old.
All right, let's go to the last doctor. Dr. Eggs, or just Eggs.
Well, so I was thinking, and myself always said life is like a carton of eggs, and you don't know which ones are rotten until you bite into them. It could be 1 or 2 or even 12. So
what number is that?
That's the eggs, the number of eggs.
Oh, I can't eat eggs. They're too stinky.
Well,
and that's about all.
That was certainly insightful, Eggs. Thank you for that. That was pretty good. I think we should go to the next question. This one from Gabriella Camiser. My teeth keep falling out. What should I do? All right, very, very personal question. Dr. Mr. Esquire, what do you think about this?
Firstly, I would like to say I'm sorry to hear about your problem. I would probably recommend going to the doctor and getting a blood test. You could have scurvy, which is a vitamin C deficiency, which you could improve by eating fruits. I would then also recommend you go to a dentist, and you could possibly get some fake teeth put in to help you out. I'm sorry for your problem.
That's pretty good advice. Thank you so much, Dr. Esquire, from a man of your stature. All right. Dr. Big Baby, what is your response to this?
Yes. As you all may know, I am Dr. Big Baby, and I am the biggest baby in the world, which means I have no teeth. I don't really know how they work, but I think I know I can figure this one out. You take the tooth, and it goes inside your lip. You gotta stick them back up in their lips. I'm 3 years old. I know how to do stuff because I'm a doctor and I'm a professional big baby.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Big Baby. That was a pretty big answer for that question right there.
Big answer for a small little 3-year-old. I'm 3.
Proud of you. Proud of you, Dr. Big Baby. Proud of you. All right, let's go to the person that eats eggs.
My name is Eggs.
Actually, is that your real name?
Well, yes. I started eating eggs when I was young, so everyone called me that. So I got my name changed. But this is my chicken who lays all the eggs. Her name is Priscilla. Hi, Priscilla. And sometimes she lays me eggs, and one time I ate one in front of her, and she got really upset at me. So I think if I were you, I wouldn't fight with my significant other. And that's about all.
Thank you for that expository dialogue.
Quality advice.
All right, we got time for one more question in the night. It's been a pretty popular hour for this television show. All right, this one from Jordan Santiago. Why won't my dad call me back? Why won't my dad call me back? My being Jordan's, not my dad. My dad's,
right.
Yep. Dr. Mr. Esquire, do you think you have, pray tell, some information about this one?
Well, I can say 90% sure I'm not your father. So I'll go through a list of possible answers. 1, I could be your father and I didn't know it. 2, maybe his phone's dead. 3, you have the wrong number. 4 is the number after 3, Dr. Big Baby. Maybe he's just waiting for you to reach out in person. And he misses you. Or 5, that's the number after 4, Dr. Big Baby. He could be in a condition currently or a place where he cannot reach out to you, and I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you find a way to get in contact with him.
Thank you, Dr. Mr. Esquire. Dr. Big Baby, are you okay?
Got 5 big numbers. I've been waiting 3 years to know what's beyond 3, and now I know. It's 4, and I'm so thankful for that. You're so smart, Dr. Esquire, Mr. Esquire. Thank you. Or should I answer the question now?
Perfectly fine for you, Dr. Big Baby. We are just thankful that you are here with us. Thank you so much.
I'm so glad to be here. I'm on my mom's iPad. Thank you, Mom. She's watching right now, too. She's a big fan. Oh, what would I do if I can't call my dad? That's so silly. Take out your iPad that your mom bought you and say, "Hi, Dad. Can you please extend the time on the iPad so you don't have to put this stupid time limit in it?" And then your dad will type back and say, "No, Dr. Big Baby, you need the time limit. Keep looking up weird YouTube videos." And I'm like, "Dad, they're really cool. It's people building hot tubs in the ground. But you just won't understand. So please, just give your dad a text on your big iPad, on your big sparkly iPad, and he will text back and he will give you more iPad time." And I'm Dr. Big Baby, I'm 3 years old.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Dr. Big Baby. That was a lot, very big words for such a small individual. Thank you. Eggs. Call your eggs.
One second. Priscilla, I'm a little bit hungry. Can I have one right now? No? Okay. Thanks anyway. You take your time. Sorry, I was getting kind of hungry. It's my dinner time. So I was thinking about this question, and I was trying to get through to my brain. And so when I finally connected all the dots, I thought destiny is not the eggs given to us, but it's the eggs we create for ourselves. And that's about all.
Thank you, Eggs. We're going to leave it there, folks. But thank you so much for joining us tonight. We have our 3 wonderful doctors here, Dr. Mr. Esquire, Dr. Big Baby, and Eggs here. Thank you so much for coming here, and we will see you later on tonight in the show. Thank you so much, doctors.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
My dad won't give me more iPad time. I'm sorry, I'm on it.
And scene. So that was our first game of the night. Good, bad, worst. Let's give a round of applause to our improvisers there. Yeah, pretty interesting. I hope Dr. Eggs gets the eggs he needs. So our next game for the night is going to be a game we like to call Dating Game Show. This game is going to include Harrison, Perry, Matt, Sean, and Kaylee. So while we wait for them to get in here, what I'm going to need from you guys in the chat coming up soon is some fictional people, some historical figures, or some sort of quirk that our contestants could have. So the way this game is going to work is we're going to have Harrison. He's looking for love, so he's coming on to a dating game show. And our contestants here are going to be Sean, Matt, and Kaylee. They're each going to be representing a fictional person, a famous person, or have some sort of quirk. And Harrison's going to get to ask them 3 questions. And with each question, they're trying to give him a little hint as to who they are. And at the end of the 3 questions, Harrison needs to decide which of these 3 lovely contestants he wants to take home as his date. So if you guys could start getting some suggestions in there right now for our 3 lovely contestants. All right. Oh, we got some good ones coming in. Yeah, Sean, how do you feel about Richard Nixon?
Oh, I can do a good Richard Nixon.
All right, Sean. Looks like you're going to be Richard Nixon.
I want Billy Mays.
Matt, you can be Billy Mays.
I want it.
All right, Matt, you're Billy Mays. And finally, oh, yeah, Kaylee, we need one more for you. Oh, I'm sorry, Dren. I think your dad's gone.
Oh.
Oh, we have a good one from Rex Lim. How would you feel about being a snake?
Sure, I sure can be a snake.
All right, Kaylee, you'll be a snake. All right, so we got all of our contestants ready. Improvisers ready? Take it away.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. It is I, Big Santa. I am here. Welcome to the dating game show Christmas edition. I am Big Santa. A ho ho to you too. Richard Rich II.
Yes. That's
Are you?
me.
Welcome for coming on to the dating game show during the holiday season. You're looking for someone to fall
Thank
in
you.
love with. Oh.
Thank you for letting me pay my way onto the show. My dad has a lot of money, and I'm really looking forward to winning one of you over with it.
Shut up.
I'm
love. Love is the reason we are here, and you are going to find your love today. And you're aware of how the game works and all that in the holly jolly season of the holliest jolliest year.
Yeah.
You will ask our three contestants here 3 questions of yours, and you will figure out who is your love at first sight on this holiday of cheer. And I will try to keep my hat on in anticipation for you to figure out who you love. So let us start.
All right. What question do I ask? Oh, right. Sorry.
You can.
Okay. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay. So, hey, contestants, my dad has a lot of money, but he doesn't have time for me. What would you do to show me that you have time for me and care about me?
I can answer this one. Contestant. Participant. Has this ever happened to you? Your dad just doesn't give you the time that you deserve because maybe you're just, I don't know, boring or something like that. Well, guess what? So. I have just what you need. We have the inflatable dad. Just simply blow it up, and then you could spout all of your problems that you need to just to this giant inflatable dad. It has all of the personality of a real dad while taking up less of the volume than a normal one. Plus, it's easy to store and only 3 payments of $5.99. Call now.
Is there more? Oh, sorry. Thank you.
More? Are you greedy? Of course there's more. If you call within the next 5 minutes, we'll throw in the blow-up mom, too. That sounds like a bad product, but the blow-up mom is just as good as the blow-up dad. You get your whole blow-up family, even.
You guys have some tough competition today, let me tell you. Wow.
All right, Rich, ask someone else the question.
What? I thought it was the same question for all of them.
It is. Yeah.
I'll take a go at it. Listen, I'm out of work right now. I got plenty of time to be able to come and take you on a date. I recently lost my job. It's been a whole public thing. But you know what? I can take you on a nice romantic date to there's this nice hotel in DC. I had some bad memories there. I got in some trouble there a long time ago, but I'll tell you what. Now that I'm out of the job, there's nothing they can do to me. You hear me? It's going to be beautiful. I got all the time for you.
Okay.
What was the question again?
How would you show me that you care and got time for me?
Well, you see, my dad I never knew my dad. I just never saw him around. He abandoned me at birth, and I came out, and I said, Dad, Mom, where are you? And they were like, bye. So I completely understand how you have no time for your father, or he has no time for you. So as soon as I see you, I will give you a big hug, and you will say, how shall you give me a big hug? You have no arms, clearly. I will wrap around you, and I will give you a big squeeze, big squeezy hug, and you'll say, thank you for the squeezy hug, and I will say, you are welcome.
Only the best for you, Rich. Only the best, the finest for Christmas. Anyone that piques your interest right now?
I like the inflatable dad and mom sound pretty cool.
Wonder.
Terrible pick.
Okay.
Well, let's get on to question number 2.
Contestants, due to my parents' chronic absence, I have a lot of time for hobbies. And recently, I've really gotten into gardening and golf. What are some of your hobbies? And what would we do together?
I like making life easier for other people with amazing products, such as OxyClean. Just take some of it, put it in your laundry, and wow, with the power of oxygen, your laundry is clean. You said you were getting into gardening, right? Does this ever happen to you? You're gardening away, and one of your tools breaks, and you're like, oh gosh dang, I was gonna use this to plant some flowers with. Well, you know I have the product for you. It's called Mighty Putty, and you just take it and you just smush it around in your fingers a little bit, and then you stick it together, and that shit's good as new. And for only 5 payments of $3,000, this offer can be yours. But wait, we'll double it. Oh my God, we're doubling it. Can you believe it? But only for a limited time. Call now.
And I thought $3,000 was a steal. Wow.
All right.
I can't call until after the show.
Let me take a go at this. Let me answer this. Unlike him, I don't like helping other people. I actually make a lot of things worse. I like to start wars on drugs, accuse people of being dirty communists, and keeping our boys overseas. I think you know what I mean. I really like to stir the pot for the American people. It might be one of the reasons why they tried to kick me out so quickly. But I can tell you this: I got lots of fun things to do if you're willing to break the law with me.
Oh, a rebel.
I can do you one better. You said you like the garden, right?
Yeah.
That's where I live. That is my home. That is where I flourish the most. While you're gardening, see, I'll surprise you. Unlike these fools, I'll give you a little surprise. You'll be gardening. You'll be planting your petunias or whatever, and I'll be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And you'll be like, "Whoa, what is that?" And I'll be like, "Chill, it's me. Just calm down." And you'll be like, "Oh, it's just you." And then you'll pick me up, and then we'll go walk around the garden maybe 30 times. That's what I love to do.
That sounds very relaxing.
Well, very colorful answers right there. But let's keep the show going. We have one more question. The final question to get your holly jolly sweetheart of the Christmas season, Richie Rich, before your parents give us that fancy check. Richard, not Richie Rich, Richard the second. Yep.
Oh, Richard.
All right. What's your final question to these 3 contestants to help you find the one you love?
All right, this one's a doozy. So, due to my parents' wealth and power, they're often the targets of attacks and assassinations. So sometimes I get dropped off on an island to hide out for a couple of weeks. But I'm not too good at taking care of myself. So how would you help me survive on that deserted island?
1 second.
Is that a pixie stick?
Woo! Has this ever happened to you? You're stranded on an island. You're like, where can I go? What do I cook myself? Well, I have just the product for you. Oh, Anthony Sullivan doesn't have shit on this one. You know, you ever been cooking an egg and you're so incompetent that you can't cook an egg? Oh, well, this little thing, you just put the egg in it, you crack an egg in it, and then you just let it simmer on the hot sun for a little bit, and you have the perfect cooked egg every time. No more being incompetent. No more Anthony Sullivan. Just you, your island, and your perfectly poached eggs every single time for only $3.99. Oh my god!
Wow.
I'm not sure that was legal to be put on TV. Thank you.
I want whatever that guy's having. Let me tell you what. Now listen here. We're stuck on an island. Only bad people get stuck on islands, and I'm gonna make you famous. So here's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna have you run for president, and I'm gonna be your running mate. You wanna know why? Presidents don't get stuck on islands, and I'm gonna have you become the best president ever, and I'm gonna be your best vice president. I'm gonna be a better vice president than I was a president. Watergate really fucked me over. I gotta tell you, and I'm never gonna forgive them for that.
Did you try?
I don't know why they put a gate in the water, but thanks.
OxyClean, what is that? What is that? I hate business.
Put it in the
You're all
water.
communists.
Okay,
Nice happens.
Thank you for muting that one man. What would we do on an island? Well, you don't look like the kind of boy that knows how to kill things, do you?
No, I don't. It's a problem.
That's what I thought. And I shall tell you how. I will show you because I am so good at killing things. We will go around and I will say, boy, we will crawl around and we will find mice on this island. I've never been to an island. I've only lived in gardens, but there's mice on islands probably. We'll find them. They're hiding in the coconuts. So I'll be crawling, I'll be slippering and sliding on the ground, and you'll be crawling with your meaty arms, and we'll find the meat and we'll eat it. And that is how we will survive.
Yeah.
I got a better product for you. It kills a wolf.
Stop it.
All right.
Stop.
Oh no, I was so excited.
It's called a switchblade.
Whoa!
Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks like the cable company's pulling the plug on this little program because of that whole shebang. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Richard, you have to pick your love of the holiday season.
Oh
Tell
man,
us
that's hard.
Who are you going to eliminate? Who is not your love of your life?
Okay, well that's a little easier. There's already like 2 Richards in my house, so Richard Nixon. I think it would just be confusing if like if we went on a date. I want to be president, but my dad said he already paid them off, so that I will be.
Foiled again. I'll never find love or presidency.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You made a bad choice. Goodbye.
Oh, so I think you. Oh, okay. Well, Billy Mays, you're a great person with a lot of products, but I think I can buy the products without dating you. So I think I'm gonna have to let you go.
No, there's a different kind of product though, and I get it in an alleyway. I could really help you out with this one. Please just reconsider.
Oh, what is it?
It's called the dime bag.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Well, snake friend, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun together.
We're gonna have a lot of fun together. I was so worried you say no, because then I would have been like, I'll see you in your garden, bitch. But I'm so glad we're together now, and I don't have to worry about that, and you can sleep at night now. So thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thanks for participating.
You're welcome.
And scene. It's so lovely when 2 people find love like Richard and that snake. I'm blown away. We get a round of applause for our improvisers there for that game. It's just such a lovely romance blossoming right there. So without further ado, let's get into our next game. It's a lovely game. We like to call it Gotta See It, Gotta Hear It. So for this game, it's going to be Sean, myself, Emily, Natalie, Matt, and Will. Oh, it looks like Sean is silent. Oh, lovely.
Will.
So, what we're going to need for this game is a story from you, the audience. So if you can just start typing out little one sentences so we can get a story constructed, and our lovely moderator for this game, Aiden, will construct a story for us. With that story, he's going to tell it to someone. First, it's going to be Sean. And then from there, Sean's going to have to act out that story. And it's going to go through each of us until we get to the end. And we'll see if we get the story right along the way, or if we fuck it up completely. We'll never know. So yeah, just start putting in suggestions into the chat, and Aiden will go ahead and get a story constructed for you.
Hi, that's me.
Hello there.
Just look at the chat. All right, so if we could just get a little story for Sean. So, if you don't know how to write a whole story, I've got a secret trick. They start with the start, they have a middle, and they all end. So if I could just get a start, a middle, and an end for a story to give to Sean, that would be fantastic. All right, so far I see once upon a time, the Grinch stole my girl. Okay, and what happened after that? Okay. I think based on these suggestions, the story that I'm hearing, the story that I think we're being told, is once upon a time, the Grinch stole your girl. Oh my gosh, the chat.
Ooh, middle adventure through the woods.
Yeah, the Grinch stole your girl, carted her off through the woods to Egypt. The Grinch stole your girl, took her through the woods to Egypt, and then everyone turned into Elijah Wood, and everything was great in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, this just happened, Sean. Come on.
Oh, you're right.
I was there, you were there, Elijah Wood was there. A lot.
Yeah, no.
All right,
You're
so can
totally
you just
right.
repeat the story back to me?
Sure. So one time the Grinch stole my girlfriend and carted her off through the woods, and I went after them. And I ended up in Egypt, and for some reason, everybody turned into Elijah Wood.
Right, that's exactly how I remember it.
An incredible story. I have to go share this with somebody.
Please do. Please do.
Take care. Oh man, what a story! God, I need someone around. I got to tell someone. You there? Oh my gosh, the most incredible story! Like, I just saw it happen. Someone told me it. It was so incredible that I literally can't use words. So I'm gonna act it out for you. You ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready. My eyes are glued.
Unbelievable, right? I'm telling you, unbelievable.
I'm speechless. That was quite the story.
You better not be speechless. You better go tell that to everyone you see.
I will do my best.
I gotta go. I left my kids at daycare. So you take care.
Okay, but wow, that story shook me to my core. Oh man, I need to share this with somebody. You.
Do you know where the next Pokestop is? I've been walking around here for ages. I've never been here.
Don't worry about the Pokemon. We have something
Okay.
more important right now. I just saw the most heart-wrenching, emotional story ever, and I have to tell you, I can't
In the
use
middle
action.
of the park? Okay.
Listen, the park is a magical place. So, once upon a time, there was this princess living in a tower. Her evil stepmother was torturing her and making her hate her life. She cried out for help, and Prince Charming heard her cry. So he ran as fast as he could to the tower. But this was no simple tower. He had to pass several trials before he could get to the princess. He went through the tower. The first trial was a bunch of rocks being thrown at him. That was pretty easy because he had a shield and he managed to swat them away and whatnot. Then he climbed to the second level, where he was met with 3 different doors. You know the classic door problem. You don't know what's behind each door. Maybe it's a prize. Maybe it's death. Well, he chose a door that made him go mentally insane, and he succumbed to his illness and died. and then the princess cried because she was all alone for the rest of her life.
Oh my God. How?
Yeah.
I'm.
Share the story with everyone. Don't worry about your Pokemon anymore. Just have a fun time. I gotta go. The pizza's burning in my oven. I left it on, so just have fun. Have a great day.
Bye. Oh, I don't like that story. I didn't like that at all.
Hi there. Do you have time to sign a few petitions and maybe have a talk about the state of our environment?
No, I'm busy. I'm trying to get to the next Pokestop. I'm running out of Pokeballs. But if I tell you a story, will you like leave me alone or something?
Sure, that'll do.
Okay, cool. There's like, let me just show you. It might make more sense. I don't really know how to like tell it to you. So, okay, okay, here it goes. Okay.
Oh my, yes. Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. Right, yes, of course. That's my reaction too. Oh, 3. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, that's how I feel when I don't get any signatures on my petitions.
Did that make any like sense to you?
A bit, yes. I feel like I understood where you were coming from, and I hope you understand where I'm coming from, where I say I really need you to sign these petitions before you go to your Pokemons.
Sorry, I don't have a pen on me.
Well. Hello! Do you have time to sign a few petitions and have a fun talk about our environment?
Oh. The box.
Okay. Well, I suppose if you can't sign, then I may as well tell you a little story that I heard since I can't be talking to you about our environment.
Why isn't the box working?
Are you okay?
Just go on with it. The box isn't blocking you out.
Well, anyways, once upon a time, there was this lovely young lady. She was walking around with a young man who was quite angry and seemed generally displeased with the world. And they were walking, and then the young lady spots someone in a hole, like down underground. And she looked down at the person, and the person looked up at her, and they waved. And they seemed to have a real connection, seemed like a cute little story that was going on. And so they saw each other, and they seemed chatting, and they seemed like they were really falling for each other. And not literally, thankfully. But they were really making a connection. Of course, the young man that was with that beautiful young lady, he was not happy about that. So he starts threatening the poor young man that's down in the hole in the well. And they just start yelling at each other and having this discussion. And then the young man in the well, he pulls out a sword and he starts. Yes, I have no idea what you just said, and I thought mimes couldn't speak, but we'll come back to that later. And so he pulls out a sword, and then they start fighting. He starts gesturing, and then they get into a fist fight, and it seemed very exciting. And then I suppose at the end, they just kind of it kind of fizzled out between the two gentlemen who were fighting, and the one gentleman just asked if all three of them wanted to be in a relationship together instead of the young man being left out, or anyone having to choose, or things like
Ménage
that.
à trois. Ah, yeah.
Yes.
Oui, oui.
Yes, three. And so the three of them, they made up, and they lived off together happily ever after, despite those rocky start to that whole situation.
Hon, croissant baguettes, Eiffel Tower, Paris.
Oh, so you're not going to sign my petition, are you?
Non.
All right. Well, I'll go find someone else to do it. Thank you for your time.
Hope these earplugs don't get dirty. That would be really a big waste of money. Bonjour! Oui, baguette croissant! Et ménage à trois. Hey, do you have a time for a story?
Oh, yes, I am famous French reporter. I would love to hear a story.
I am famous French mine. Oui, baguette, bonjour.
Bonjour, baguette.
Si, oui.
Oui. The classic French story
the
of
classic.
love.
Yes, it's kind of like Les Petits Princes.
Oh, I cannot wait to tell the world. Goodbye. Oh, very ma'am. Great story. Mustache, etc.
Oh, hello.
Hello, boss.
You there.
I have the most amazing story to tell you from my study abroad in France.
Oh, I am so excited.
So, as you know, I'd love to look down long vertical tunnels to see what's on the other side. So that I am looking down long vertical tunnels, just like that, oui. And at the bottom, what do I see? But tiny bridge troll. Sorry, so I study abroad so many places. My accent is ambiguous. And bridge troll walks up to me. And he waves to me, and I say, hello, bridge troll. And we talk and we laugh and we have baguette, French, etc. And then my jealous lover sees me talking to bridge troll, falling in love. And he starts fighting with bridge troll, throwing punches down long vertical tunnel. Bridge troll says, we will win. No, you do not understand. And he says, but I will beat you up. And so my lover and the bridge troll down the long vertical tunnel start fighting each other. I go, no, you must stop. But they do not stop. And they fight. And I think maybe one of them will die. But then, in the classic story of French love, we have a triad of love, and we all fall in love with each other, and we leave down vertical tunnel to be in love forever.
Oh, that's such a lovely story. I was worried that the bridge troll might not have won your affection.
No,
and you know
no, you
how
know
I
me.
care for bridge trolls. But you
I
know
have
that
so much love to give.
that reminds me of something that happened in my life not too
Oh.
long ago. Yeah.
Do tell.
Yeah. So it was winter, and
Oh.
you know, because of the season, the Grinch came down and he stole my girlfriend, took her right away. So I went on a quest to get her back. I said, I'm not just going to let the Grinch take her and sit here and do nothing. So I followed them, and we walked through the woods, and we walked so far we came to Egypt. And once we got to Egypt, I'm standing there, I'm looking around, I'm seeing the pyramids, but I'm not seeing the Grinch and my girl, and that's when it hits me. Everyone has become Elijah Wood.
Oh, I
It was
hate
a
when that
very
happens.
attractive scene. Yeah,
So
but that's-
attractive, but so much Elijah Wood.
But you know what? It was a really fun time.
Mm.
It was.
I'm glad we have these tales of love to fill our world with happiness and Elijah Wood.
Yes.
And scene. that was a lovely collection of stories. Definitely took a turn from the original. It seems like. Can we get a round of applause for everyone who participated in the game? And yeah, the Grinch is Mr. Steelio Girl. With that smile, it's hard to resist. All right, for this next game, we're going to need our lovely improvisers, Harrison and Jake, for a game we like to call Reverse Interview. Ah, there they are right now. So, what we need for this game is a famous person or fictional character that Harrison is going to play. So if you guys start getting those suggestions out in the chat, that would be great. So we got a lot to work with. So the way this game is going to be worked is that said famous person or fictional character is going to be being interviewed by Jake. And if you guess by the name of the game, it's going to be happening in reverse. So it's going to be some interesting improv work they're going to have to do here. All right. So let's see if we can get some good suggestions. All right. Oh yeah, Jake. Someone wants to know what's in your mouth.
Yeah,
it's something.
Awesome.
It's not there anymore.
Wow.
All right. Okay. So we got some suggestions coming in here. So I'll throw a couple to you and you can pick. We got Mr.
Right.
Beam, Joe Exotic, Borat, Ariana Grande.
Wait, Mr. Bean doesn't talk, right? God.
We also got Yoda.
God.
We got Yoda, the ghost of Stonewall Jackson. Yeah, you got a lot of.
Pissed off.
Thank you,
Uber
Michael.
Eats Drive. How about you pick one for me, and if it's real bad, I'll shriek.
You'll shriek, you say.
Yeah, out of fear.
Someone wants you to be the thing that is in Jake's mouth. How do you feel about Sonic? How do you feel about Sonic the Hedgehog?
I mean, I can work with that.
All right, I think you'll be a great Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the support.
All right,
know.
Actors ready? Take it away.
Well, you got the job. Welcome to the team.
You know, after talking things out with you, I think I'm going to make a change in my life. You know, I'm going to stop running away from my problems and start facing them head on. Thank you.
Do you want to be?
Man, I just can't get over the fact that they're putting little animals into robots. Like, who gets the idea that putting a little animal in a robot would help you take over the world? I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Are you sexually active?
Man, I just, I really expected them to reach out when they were making a movie because I'm not doing anything right now. Like, I'm free. If they needed me to do some of the scenes or the stunts, I could just, I was free. And I love Jim Carrey. I wanted to meet him. One of my idols.
It says under special skills, you put not fishing. Why is that?
Hey, you ever run a race? Would you believe me if I told you I never lost? Pretty fast.
So when you're in bed,
how good are you?
Yeah. So I was thinking, I don't know where I am. I just kind of I'm lost. I need some help, and I thought this place with the help sign and the obscured second half, this is where I could go to get some help and figure out where I'm going and how to get there.
What qualifies you to work here?
Hey, I saw the sign. Where are we? I saw the sign. I'm really confused about the sign, but I'm here. Where is here?
Hi, I'm John Masters, CEO of Masters Bait and Tackle, and this is Masters Bait and Tackle headquarters. You looking for a job?
And scene. That was a lovely reverse interview that happened there from finish to beginning, because it's reverse. You get it? All right. Can we get a round of applause for Jake and Harrison for that one right there? Our next game is going to be a real nice one. It's a game called Criminal Minds. For this, we're going to have Sean, Emily, and Justin. So the way this game is going to work is Emily and Justin are detectives, and they have just arrested Sean for some crime that he needs to confess to. The catch is Emily and Justin can only speak from books. So we're going to get they each have their own books. They're going to present each one, and then you, the audience, is going to say which book you think each person should use. All right, Justin, introduce your books to us.
Okay, of course, my pleasure. So first off, here we have a classic, an instant classic, 1984. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. Next up, we have a hit movie made into a great book I've heard. I haven't read it. The Martian, right here. Excellent. Excellent. Matt Damon. You know him. And then finally, we have... This one's hot off the presses, okay? This is Barack Obama's new book, A Promised Land. So,
all right. So those are the three choices for Justin. We got 1984, The Martian, and Barack Obama's book. So say which book of Justin's you would like for him to use. And while you guys are deciding that, Emily, please tell us the books that you have for tonight.
I'm glad you asked, RJ. So we have a couple. First, we have The Giver by Lois Lowry. We then have a poetry book that I have only read once. It's called The Road Between. We have the infamous book that got me through elementary school, Smile. And last but not least, I have dug from my archives my old script from the Addams Family.
Wow, quite the choice. Justin, it seems like a lot of people want the Obama book tonight.
That's what I figured.
Excellent.
All right.
Excellent.
So, and then for Emily, we have The Giver, a poetry book, the book Smile, and the Addams Family script. So
They're all great. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah. So could you guys say? Okay, we got some people saying Addams Family. Let's wait for a couple more opinions to come in here.
This is quite a hefty book. They're giving me a lot of material to work from here.
Oh my lord, it's a big book.
You're telling me I got a full libretto.
All right. It looks like Addams Family is gonna.
Yep.
Win this one.
There we go.
Wow, lots of people like Addams Family. Okay, awesome.
I'm so glad.
All right. So actors ready? Take it away.
Lies and secrets.
Yeah, I got lots of secrets. I'm not telling you anything. You can't make me talk.
How those men inspired me.
What, to become a little interrogator and just waste people's time sitting in a room? I bet you that was inspiring.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
You tell me. I don't know. You guys pick me up off the street for an interrogation.
We can't play. We can't play.
You're right. I'm not playing games with either of you. All right? You better let me out of here because you got nothing.
Not today.
Not today? What do you mean? What do you think you have on me? Uh-huh. What do you think?
When did this happen?
After dinner?
Hold on. Were you... No. You guys couldn't have been watching me. No. You guys couldn't have been watching me. There's no way. There's no way. You guys don't know anything that happened. Nothing. Bet you guys don't even know what I had for dinner.
Such arguments had nothing to do with facts. Nothing.
Argument. Wait a minute. What did you see at the dinner table? Okay, that was hardly an argument. All right, that was nothing.
Peyote.
Peyote. Oh wow, you.
Peyote.
Ooh, I have no idea what you're talking about with that.
What?
It worked, more or less.
It worked. It worked. Yeah, you know what? Peyote was great. You know what? Yeah, having a peyote plant in the house was absolutely great. But he didn't seem to think so. That was nothing, though. There was nothing to it.
God, you're annoying.
And still, we were getting nowhere.
You're right. We are getting nowhere in this. Can you guys just tell me why you brought me in here? I don't understand. Like, I didn't do anything.
You and I.
You and I. Okay, yeah, I'm listening.
Time's up, Max.
Time's up. Oh my god. That's what he said to me.
Storm's past.
Storm has passed. Yeah, no, the weather outside is really bad. Really ruined our peyote plant when John put it out on the he put it out on the balcony, and he said, "Time's up, Max."
You said you hated him. You said you hated him. Which is it?
No, I didn't. Of course, I didn't hate him. No. You've got it all wrong. I loved him so much. He was the most important thing in the world to me.
No, yes and no.
No. You've got this all wrong. I don't know who told you this, but it's not true. We weren't really fighting.
Who knew communists look like that?
You know, you don't need to bring our politics into this, okay? Yeah, sure we are, but yeah, that's right. You're bringing it way too personal here.
You turned into an unfeeling, rigid, selfish control freak.
Wow, you sound just like John. That's everything he ever told me. Yeah, you're so controlling. Why can't I take the plant? Don't rub it in my face. Jesus.
Recovery summer turned out to be a bust.
Yeah, summer was a huge bust. Moving into that apartment with John, just constant complaining and whining and making fun of me. Don't understand it.
We had a good laugh over this.
Oh, is this some fucking game to the two of you? Is this funny? Is this funny, you laughing at me and my relationship problems?
Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be laughing at me. It wasn't my fault. None of it was my fault. Okay?
That's true.
You wait, so you agree with me. So why do you have me locked up in here? He fell over the balcony.
Don't even. He bailed.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I did not push him off the balcony. He bailed out of there.
What do you mean? He bailed.
Yeah,
No.
That's exactly right. That's exactly no, it's right.
No, the point was to win.
The point was to win. You know what? I look, man. Apparently, I am winning because you said it wasn't my fault. You said that I'm good here. He just fell out of the balcony. I wasn't anywhere near him. I didn't like push him out. Like this.
So where does a student get the money for the engagement?
I wouldn't know. John always was asking me when it was going to happen, and I didn't have the money, but I didn't see him putting up any money either to help out with anything. That stupid little. God, I wish I could just push him.
Very powerful.
Yeah, no, I used all my force when I pushed him out.
That it should come to this.
I didn't want it to come to this. I really, really didn't. But he left me no choice. He just made me so angry.
It's not fair.
You're right. It's not fair. It's so not fair. This wasn't supposed to happen to me.
Oh no. Sure it would.
You think this is so funny to you, huh? That my life has to come to this, where I killed the love of my life?
Yeah, that's normal.
God, maybe you're right.
Is it just me? Or are we having trouble catching a break?
Tell me about it. I haven't been able to catch a break ever since. You guys found me so quick. I lost the only person I cared about.
And scene. Sorry about your loss, Sean. But it seems like John had it coming. So can we get a round of applause for our lovely improvisers there for that game? Great books to read from. I never knew Obama said such vulgar words. All right, so our next game is going to be one we like to call Radio Call-In. For this one, we're going to have Aiden, Kaylee, Natalie, Justin, and Will. Oh, look, we already got people coming in. So what we're going to need from you, the audience, for this game is an issue that is affecting everyone. Think of something like everyone's socks are always wet, or there's no more marshmallows in Lucky Charms. You know, something crazy, you know, all electrical sockets need to be licked before they can be used. Something zany, wacky like that, something that would never happen. And the way that this game is going to work is Kaylee and Aiden, once they get in, they're going to be hosting this radio call-in show. And Justin, Will, and Natalie are going to be callers to this lovely radio show. And they're going to call asking for advice of how they can fix things going on in their life that's been affected by this wacky problem. All right, so let's get some lovely wacky zany problems going on in chat.
Wacky, zany.
Yes,
hey, that's not.
Your dancing was amazing. Oh wow, too many squirrels at UMBC. I don't think that's a problem. That's an improvement of life right there. Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting issue. All Thanksgiving turkeys were undercooked. Wow. Disney Plus is now $100. Wow. I barely pay for it now myself, so that's not an issue. Christmas trees are peas. No, Jake. No. Here's one. Everything is wet, but not super wet. So everything is damp. Just everything. Everything is slightly damp. All right. Do with that what you will. Actors ready? Take it away.
Wait, what is it?
Everything is damp.
Oh.
That's our little jingle, so you know you're tuned in.
So happy to be here. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. You know, I'm always here when you are to be co-host this.
We are always next to each other in the morning. This is Sam and Spalloni in the morning.
It's me, Spalloni.
And it's me, Sam. I have the name that is S-A-M.
And I have the name that is S-P-A-L-O-N-E-Y. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Silly Spalloni. That's what I say.
A little banner down there.
I'm still learning.
Thank you all for coming in so early, so gosh dang early in the morning.
Yeah, 5:30. 5:30 in the morning.
No, Spalloni, this is a peculiar issue.
It is.
A little damp? Because I've been feeling a little damp.
I've been feeling a little damp. It's almost like there's a fog that's just all over me in the worst way.
All over me. My clothes are damp. It sticks to my face. And I'm like, hey, get that hair out of my face. Get it out.
Get it out. I'm afraid to plug in my appliances.
This is such a strange issue. I think we're going to have to consult some of our colors.
We will.
First we call we'll have the pleasure of talking to us. Hello. Ooh, glasses.
Hello?
Can you see us, ma'am? It's damp.
Oh, hello, Sam and Spalloni. You're my favorite podcast hosts. I listen to you every morning when I wake up to feed my birds.
Thank you.
You wake up early, ma'am.
Oh, yes, I do. So, I heard you talking about the whole feeling that the world is all wet, but only a little bit. You know what? I've been having that problem too, and it's really affecting my job. See, I'm a librarian, and all the books, all the poor books, they're just getting wet, but not that wet, just a little bit wet. They're all just a little wet.
Can you turn the pages?
Well, yes, but you have to do it very carefully or they'll just rip right out.
See, no, I'm not convinced. As Spalloni here, I'm not convinced this is a problem. Because when I go to the library, I find the pages are often stuck together from years of use, and I always get my thumb nice and wet on that page. So I feel like now that it's damp, Spalloni won't have to lick his thumb anymore and creep out the other library goers. They say some strange things to old Spalloni.
Spalloni,
They call it. You know what they call him? They call him book licker. They call him book.
They do.
That is a very common term in our field. We see a lot of book lickers, and I'm not a fan of it. And while I see your point, it just the books are too damp. It doesn't even help. It makes them too fragile. And we have, young children come in and they don't know how to handle books. They barely know how to read and they just yank the pages right out. And so I've been really struggling with figuring out how to give people books that they can read and treasure and cherish without them damaging them and putting us even more in debt than we of course already are.
All right, I think I have a solution.
Sam got you covered, lady.
In our office, we got some books in the back. These are Sam's books, and sometimes Spalloni, he gets the read and shakes, and he's just got to read some books. So he grabs my books and he sucks on his big little thumb, and he just has to turn all the pages. And when I get to the books, they're all so damp. They're all damp with Spalloni. It's been Spalloni. My books have been Spalloni. There's Spalloni all over it. You know what I do? I take the butter knife and I open the pages that are stuck, and I just like.
Oh, that's so smart, Sam. You never let me have knives.
Yeah, I see, exactly. I hide all the butter knives in my drawer with a little child lock on it.
A child lock.
That stuff hidden. I'm not going to tell him where it is. Spalloni's going to find him.
Silly Spalloni.
That's me.
That's him. All right, does that answer your question, librarian person?
Oh, it does. Thank you so much, Sam and Spalloni.
Goodbye, nice lady.
Goodbye, lady. Wow.
Oh, what an interesting lady that was.
I know.
Librarian, Sam.
Well, I've never met a librarian before. They're always like,
I've never met one either, but I've seen a lot of portrayals in children's media.
I watch them from afar with my glasses through the bookcase, and I'm like, wow, check that out.
Oh, wow.
I think it's time for our next caller, Spalloni. Do you think it's time for another caller?
The clock says it's caller time.
Call a clock. Oh,
hey, is this Sam and Spalloni?
It is, Buster.
Oh, that's fantastic, Spalloni. I'm a big fan.
Oh, Spalloni's so happy to hear that.
And Sam,
I do have. I just have a little bit of an issue today. I thought maybe you guys could give me a hand with the issue. So I'm a little. You could call me a businessman. I do a little business during the day. I sell dry ice is the thing here, and there's a little bit of a problem because my ice lately has started to get like a little damp. You know what I'm saying? A little damp, and nobody wants dry ice when it's damp. It's not fully like regular ice, but it's just a little damp, dry ice, and nobody wants to buy anything. My profits are down the toilet, and I honestly, I really don't know what to be doing. I got to feed my family, and nobody wants my dry ice.
Well, Mr. Businessman, you said that you're selling dry ice, right?
Yes, I'm a dry ice entrepreneur.
Damp right now, so I think you need to reinvent your brand and start selling some wet sand.
Oh,
everyone likes
the markets overlap pretty well.
People like to use that for building sandcastles and stuff, right? That's the good stuff. That's the really good stuff.
They smash it afterward.
Sometimes it smells real bad.
Okay, wait. Do you guys know where I could get my hands on some wet sand? Maybe like in bulk for cheap?
Oh,
like,
when I was in school, I read about this place called Egypt that's made out of sand and rocks.
Egypt. Let me write that down. Right there. Egypt.
You were there?
Yeah. Egypt.
Oh, nice. Sam.
What's Egypt like?
Yeah, tell us about it, Sam.
Yeah. Wait, tell us about what?
Egypt. Where you went?
Egypt? Oh, where I went? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
When I went there, I could tell you there was a lot of sand, but it wasn't too dry. It wasn't too wet, and this was concerning to me because I was like, Where's the wet sand? So I take a bunch of sand and I walk over, and then I find this huge body of water, and I put the sand in it, and I'm like, the sand becomes wet?
So you
That's genius. That is genius. Okay, one last quick question before I get out there going to search for some wet sand, because that sounds like a great business.
Okay.
I'm in New York City right now. Can I get a train? Where's Egypt? Is it like an hour or two away? Can I catch a train?
It depends on
the deal?
how fast you're moving.
Are you a fast runner? Are you really fast?
Yeah, back in my high school days, I was pretty good.
15 minutes.
Baloney's brother, Baboni, is doing the big top in town, and he might let you borrow one of those human cannonball cannons. It'll get you there really, really quick.
The stuff you
That's my preferred
say,
method of travel. So that sounds great.
Baloney sent me, and he'll know what to do.
Oh, yes. Oh, I will. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. I love you, Splitoni and Sam.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, what a lovable boy. I am so glad he came and called in today.
Oh, so am I, Sam. You know how I like it when the business people call. The money, it's a concept that goes over my head. I've tried, and I just don't understand all the dimes and the pennies.
You just can't comprehend. It just makes no sense.
I think I have a quarter somewhere.
We'll find it. All right. On to the next caller.
The next caller.
It. Oh, hello.
Hi, my name is Marmy, and I have a crazy secret. And I need some help to figure this out. So don't tell anyone, just between the three of us. But
the three of us and all our listeners.
Yeah, whatever. But I'm a secret half mermaid. And when it gets damp or wet, I'm really scared I'm going to change to a half mermaid in front of everyone. Basically, the situation is from the waist up, I'm a mermaid. And from the waist down, I'm perfectly human. So I'm really scared people are going to see me turn and figure out my secret. What do I do?
Thank you for sharing your secret on Sam and Spoloni. Spoloni. We're all about the secrets. That's our tagline. Sam and Spoloni, secrets galore.
Yeah. That is our tagline. We've said it before during this very same program.
All right, so your issue is that you do not want to turn into a mermaid. Oh.
Yeah, my friends would totally freak if they saw me turn into a half mermaid, specifically from the waist up, which is where I'm a mermaid.
Mystery person. Spoloni loves mermaids.
He really
I think you need to be more confident in yourself, more confident in your friends and how they will accept you for the half mermaid you really are. And I think you need to push a big claw-footed tub into the middle of the street and just splash around and let your mermaid scales show.
Okay, just a reminder, I do not have scales. Again, I am just a mermaid from the waist up. But I'm a little scared. Like, everyone thinks mermaids are like totally lame and uggo. And my friends are all 10 out of 10 hotties. So how do I keep my secret a secret? By the way, my name's Marnie Seawater, but don't tell anyone.
I won't tell anybody. It's 5:30. No one's listening to this. Okay.
That librarian might be.
Here's Sam's advice for what you should do. Get a really, really big coat. And if you ever feel damp in that coat, you will turn to kind of a fishy person under that coat and no one will see a thing. It'll be your little secret, but you'll be very warm.
Sam has me wear a coat too when I come into the studio so no one sees.
Yeah, exactly. Spoloni's got tons of secrets under his coat. I don't even know.
Spoloni, what's your secret under your coat?
Oh, Spoloni has so many secrets, but Sam says I'm not supposed to tell you.
Oh, you should. Spoloni, just like you encouraged me to live my truth, I think you should live yours.
Every time I come into the studio, I bring a big stick of butter, and I use it, and I slip it all over myself, and it means that I can't get boxed into a corner by a tricky question because I just slip away.
That's how I asked
That's how I do it, Sam.
Dinner, and you were just like, I was wondering how. All right, this makes a lot more warm right now. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to return to the ocean and hope my friends don't find out I'm half human. Bye, guys.
Sure they won't, but they'll support you anyway. They're gone.
Oh, there goes the mermaid. I mean, the
time for our outro, Sam.
You want our secret? What?
Yeah. Are you ready for our outro? Our outro that we
know and do, and our viewers
At the same time. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good.
Goodbye,
Everyone. Keep your secret to
us.
And that is our thing we say all the time. Oh,
yeah,
and
scene.
Hey.
Great, lovely radio call-in show right there. Spalloni's quite the character. I wanna know all the secrets he hides under that coat. It would be great to know. All right, so our next game of the night is going to be one we like to call Dear John, and playing that is going to be Thaddeus and myself. And we're going to need Aiden in here to get the suggestions for us.
Hi, Spalloni just stepped out. All right, so our next game is going to be Dear John, and the way this game works is our two improvisers, RJ and Thaddeus, are writing letters back and forth to each other during some period in time. So from you guys, can I just get a time period for RJ and Thaddeus that they might be writing these letters? And it can be something like the 1820s, it could be the Civil War, it could be the far future. So can I just see some time frames, some timelines?
Yeah, it could be wacky too, like Italy when pasta was invented.
It could be. It could be the dinosaurs.
True.
But now, I think that's Jurassic Park. All right, I see 2010, the Middle Ages, 2020, Perry Benner's house, Mesopotamia, the two summers 69.
Ooh,
oh,
nice.
I think it's gonna have to be the summer of 69.
Hell yeah, man.
Which means that we just need one more thing from you guys, which is what's the relationship between RJ and Thaddeus? How do they know each other? Are they? Oh, wow, you guys are on it. Did they marry each of each other's moms? Are they both Pompeii right before the volcano erupted? Could they both be the year of 69? All right, I think the relationship between you two. Oh no. I think the relationship between you two are you guys married each other's moms.
Nice.
And it's the summer of 69. All right, actors ready? Take it away.
Hey, son/bro. I still don't know what to call you yet. It's still kind of weird. I was listening to some new rock albums, and I just started thinking about you. We were best friends in high school, doing our thing, smoking some weed, doing some drugs, the good old times. Now I'm married to your mom. Quite the strange turn of events, isn't it? And you're married to my mom as well. Just to think, a couple years ago, we were in high school, getting expelled for selling drugs to the freshmen. I'm wondering how you're doing. Going to any concerts lately? I'd love to catch up with you. Maybe throw some ball, son. Just kidding. Or am I? Signed, Jonathan.
Oh, so sweet. Dear Jonathan, yes, I remember you marrying my mom. How could I forget? Since high school, I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of experimenting, a lot more of acid. And as I sit here writing this letter in the middle of Woodstock, in a drug-fueled, crazy world that I'm living in with tons of orgies, I just want to say, I'm glad you married my mom. I'm glad that you became my father/bro for life. Because not only did it make us bonded for eternity, but it led me to marry your mom out of revenge. And by the way, she is a freak. The things she's done here at Woodstock, oh my God, dude, that's insane. Like, seriously, bro, you should see this woman in action. It is amazing. Anyways, I'll see you when I get home, son. Signed, with love, Mark.
All right, listen here, Mark, you little shit. I married your mom out of real love, something that's pure, something we discovered when we dropped acid together. You wouldn't know, because every time you've dropped acid, you've gone naked and ran out in the streets. You don't know the first thing about love. It just so happens that I'm at Woodstock too. Funny thing, really. I thought I saw someone who looked like you at the orgy last night. You think my mom's a freak? You should see your mom. When I gave her that cocaine last night, she was 20 years younger. That's right. I made your mom try cocaine for the first time, and she loved it. Now, I think we can come to an agreement here. We used to be friends and all. I have some acid. I know you have some cocaine. Why don't we have an old drug bender for old time's sake? I know we can mend our relationship, Jonathan. But first you gotta stop fucking my mom. Love you. From Dad.
Oh, he thinks he's dead. I'll show you who's dead. Dear son, you know what? I accept it. I accept your proposal to have a drug off here at Woodstock. When I was taking a pee the other day, I looked over and saw somebody who looked like you from behind. And you know what? I almost said hello, but I didn't.
Bastard.
Oh, you probably just whispered bastard under your breath by reading that. So yes, let's indulge and do all the acid together after the Jimi Hendrix concert. And until then, I'll be eating your mom's ass with a spoon. Signed, your father, Mark.
And scene! Sorry, I was muted there a little bit. All right, good job, everyone. Can we give a round of applause to Thaddeus and RJ? Okay. All right, our next game of the night is going to be Frantic Party. And for that, we need Emily, Matt, Jake, and Thaddeus. There's one. There's two. Oh. And there's 3 and 4. All right. So like I said, the name of this game is Frantic Party. We have one lovely bouncer, Miss Emily Redmond, and 3 partygoers, Thaddeus, Jake, and Matthew. Now, the way this works is Thaddeus, Jake, and Matthew have all been invited to Emily's party, and they've been asked to bring something with them. But unfortunately, none of them could find what they had to bring. So they're going to try to do their best to find something just sort of right that'll get them through the door. So from the audience, I'm going to need the type of party that Emily is hosting, and that could be a birthday party, that could be a bar mitzvah, it could be a gender reveal for a baby, or for oneself, I suppose. And then I also need the 3 items that the guests were asked to bring. You can make these as weird as you want. Abraham Lincoln's top hat, a candle from the dumpster, the Grinch's splinter, anything that you can think of at all.
Spalloni's birthday.
Oh no. Oh no.
We must. We simply must.
Emily, are you okay doing Spalloni's birthday party?
I wish the man would show up, but I think I can handle that.
Okay, I think that's what it's gonna be. And you know, if it's just a birthday party, it's just a birthday party. You know, Spalloni, he comes and goes like the wind at night. And now for some items that you are all supposed to bring. Some options. I'm just gonna toss them out. If you hear one you like, you can go for it. So I see Barack Obama's book, a 2-legged dog, a pointy top hat, Tickle Me Elmo, a slimy tiny worm, the monolith, Freeman Hrabowski's toupee,
Boy, that's a hard one.
Butter, the Ark of the Covenant, an egg,
An egg?
Hrabowski's glasses.
What about Rasputin's penis?
Rasputin's penis.
I'll do that one.
Okay, yeah, you're supposed to bring Rasputin's penis. I see a poached egg, Chip the dog, the dreams of the innocent.
Let me do Chip the dog.
Okay, you're gonna bring Chip the dog?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring
Right,
Chip
and
the
then
dog.
Thad, you can bring the Declaration of Independence, a broken kayak, Jack Black's earlobe, a left leg made of lemons, an old phone charger.
I'm a big fan of Jack Black's earlobe.
All right.
Huge fan, man.
All right, so just before this party gets underway, can the three of you tell me what it is you're bringing again?
I am bringing Rasputin's penis.
That's right.
I'm bringing Chip the dog.
Uh-huh.
And I'm bringing Jack Black's earlobe.
You sure are. All right, actors ready? Take it away.
Wow, it's Baloney's birthday today. I can't wait till the guest shows up to get to see what's in his coat.
Woo! I
Welcome
cannot
to
wait to
Spallone.
get to this party, man.
Oh, it's gonna be the best party you've ever seen.
I am
Spallone
the
said it
number one
himself.
Spallone fan. I run a fan page for him on Instagram.
I'm Spalloni's #1 fan.
I'm sorry, do you have a fan page for him like I do? Do you have Spallone tattooed in places that I can't show on camera? I don't think so. So let me into this party, actually.
Did you bring Rasputin's penis?
Can you say that? Did you say Rasputin's penis?
Rasputin's penis.
The lover of the Russian queen? How am I supposed to get the enjarred penis of
That's
the old
for
lover of
you
the
to
Russian
figure
queen?
out. Now, if you want to get in this party, you
Now, hold
gotta
on.
figure it out quick.
The party invite said something completely different, you see, and I got it on my way here. You see, as I was coming here, I was walking along, right? And then I heard this banging beat. I was like, oh, this puts me in the party mood. And then I walked around the corner, right? And there was this kid, and he must have been related to the Blue Man crew because he was dressed completely in blue. And I was like, what is going on over here? And he said, this is just my new mixtape I'm playing. Would you like a copy? And I said, yes, I would love a copy of these banging beats. They were so funky fresh. So while I might not actually have Rasputin's penis, I do have this crass blue teens clean hits.
You have 5 seconds to get out of here and get me Rasputin's penis. Go, get out of here.
This is fire.
Get out of here. I said 5, 4, 3, 2. Get out. God, if only I could control when people can show up and leave. But anyway, it's Spalloni's birthday. I wonder who's coming next. Well, hi. Are you ready for Spallone and his coat and all of his magical wonders?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a little drippy nose. Do you need a tissue?
No, actually, it's
Good,
my
I don't got
allergies.
one.
Okay. I don't really like being outside. I like actually being in front of my computer.
Oh, so you want to get inside, don't you?
Yes, please. So if you would just let me step
Whoa,
inside.
hold on, buddy.
I don't see Chip the dog with you.
Oh, right. I was supposed to bring that. Well, I tried to get Chip the dog, but I ran into a little bit of difficulty, if you get my drift. So I was going to get Chip the dog, but I was actually busy moderating a Twitch streamer that I work for. Actually, he's coming up and everything, and so I was watching the stream. Okay, and what happened was, he did something insane. He pulled an insane card from a Pokemon pack. And so I thought to myself, wow, that's really cool. And I made this face. And so instead of Chip the dog, I brought Lips of Pog.
Oh my gosh, I love Pokemon, and I think Spalloni does too. So I think those Lips of Pog will be just right. Get on inside and wipe your nose.
Oh, yes!
Oh my goodness, what a guy to make my day. Now there's just one person left to Spalloni's birthday. I wonder who it is. Oh, you're here! I'm so glad you made it.
What's up?
Oh, I'm just the best. Spalloni doesn't even know this is happening. Oh, he's gonna be so excited when he sees all the sticks of butter so he can just slip past everybody. Oh my goodness.
Right.
Oh. So do you have that that little thing? Do you have the the guy from
Yes.
Jack Black's earlobe?
Jack Black's earlobe. Yeah. You see, he's a hard man to get hold of. I will admit that. I flew to LA. I broke into his house at night. He was gone on business. Unfortunately, he's always filming something. And just when I thought I should leave, his cat came out of nowhere and just attacked me, like started clawing at my face. So I had to defend myself. So
I have defense cats too.
Yeah.
Really
Well, that
cool.
defense cat was no match for my fist. Knocked his ass out is what I did. And I was
So you
looking at,
got the earlobe.
not quite. As I looked at this unconscious cat, I thought to myself, hey, I'm a psychopath. Why don't I just dissect this cat and take out its body parts to sell on the market, you know? So I don't have Jack Black's earlobe, but I do have a fat cat's sheer bones.
I don't really know what to say. I'm a
You know
little
what to say.
I'm a little scared of you, so I'm just gonna close my eyes and I hope you're not there. Okay, 3, 2. Well, you can go inside if you want, I guess, but I don't want to know.
See you in
3,
your nightmares.
2,
Hey.
1. Okay, he's gone. He's gone. He killed a defense cat. How dare he? They're just beautiful, majestic creatures that do what they want when they want to. I feel like I need my inhaler.
You've taken everything from me. Word got out about me not getting into Spalloni's birthday party, and they stripped me of everything I owned, even the tattoo.
That's how you gotta climb the towers to get to the #1 spot, buddy. Now, did you bring what you need to bring?
How am I supposed to get past the KGB security? I can't get Rasputin's penis, his pickled penis in a jar. What is that? What even is that, man?
Well, if you were really Spalloni's #1 fan, you'd know that's something that he's put on his wish list. It's on his Amazon registry, my friend.
But I have the next best thing. I've studied Spalloni since his conception. I know exactly what he wants, even if he didn't put it on his list. It's better than butter to him. So as I was having my walk of shame back to my house, I heard a particular buzzing sound, and I said, what could this be? Could it be an endangered species? And lo and behold, these little bumbly bees were above me. And they were all at their house, and they were working to keep it ship and shape. This was the most clever crafted nest that I have ever seen in my life. And so I simply had to take it to remind myself of Spalloni and his amazingness in general, because what says working together and unification more than Spalloni and a beehive? So you see, the thing about this beehive is that I had it carbon dated because I have the technology to do so. And they found that this beehive hadn't been around for more than a week. This is the best beehive I've ever seen. And it's just up in the trees for the taking. So instead of bringing Rasputin's penis, I do have this wrapped new clean bee's nest.
New clean bee's nest. If I do my Spalloni calculations in my brain,
please,
I think that you can get in. Get on inside, friend. I'm so excited.
And scene. Spalloni's birthday party sounds like it's going to be a poppin' event. Oh, all right. So that was actually our last game of the night. Harry, what do you have to say?
Thank you all for coming. This means a lot to us here at Improv and Dog Collar Comedy. We've been working really hard on the show, and it means the most that you came out and supported us. Thank you so much. I'm really excited about this. Thank you so much.
Yes, it was a great time. I think it went a lot better than all of us were expecting. Thank you guys for showing up. It was great to have you all, and hopefully next semester we can get some more going. It'll be even better than last time. If you missed any of tonight, we will be uploading it on YouTube later. So you can check that out if you missed anything or want to share it with your friends. So thank you all for coming.
Thank you so much, guys. See you next semester. Happy finals, too.
Adios.
See ya.